Crossniq Plus is a new puzzle game that revolves around the player arranging tiles on a tile board into crosses. While the concept may sound simple, this is a completely new style of gameplay that has crossed its way into the puzzle game genre, at least through my experience. Players will take one or more tiles to slide across a board in order to connect those of the same color into a cross, thus making it clear off the board and bring a new arrangement of scattered tiles. However, you'll also need to be aware of lock pieces that will stop you from cycling fully through rows and columns, and X pieces that will prevent you from moving any pieces within that row and column. This is where Crossniq Plus shines the most in its game design as a puzzle game. Where Tetris focuses on creating your own surroundings and then working with it to proceed and earn more points, Crossniq gives you a surrounding within a limited space of your choosing and makes you work with it to continue moving forward on a far grander scale. Bejeweled also focuses on finding matches within a space and set of pieces that are provided, but the effect of creating matches is mostly in a limited area of effect. Take full control of the board that's provided at first and work with it at your own leisure. That's where Crossniq strives. I'd also like to make an extra emphasis on at your own leisure, based upon the different modes that you can play. Endless mode comes with endless fun, but at a time limit that is extremely generous. The better you do, the more points you earn, and upwards to the next level you will go. But for every cross you make, the timer will fill all the way back up. Time attack, set up the clock, and see how good you can do in the chosen amount of time. Gallery mode, bathe in the aesthetic as you play on calming stages until you're ready to stop and support artists. Versus, the only pressure this game puts on you is how much you want it to be at first, and then as you progress, when you're ready to based upon what mode you want to play. But let's talk about what really drove my interest in Crossniq Plus, its Y2K aesthetic. Let's cross into the future indeed. Crossniq supplies itself with fast-paced and radical visuals that dive you into a sort of retro take on the future in a pop culture transparent plastic and curvy sort of way. Honestly, it reminds me very much of Sonic Riders menu design in terms of how it presented itself. If this was the exact same game but without this Y2K graphic style, I don't think I would care about it at all. That could have happened if the music wasn't absolutely amazing. The music in the reveal trailer was so amazing, and while I wish it was a song you could play to, there are already some bangers in the soundtrack. My favorite track in the entire game, Seismic, is hype-inducing, fast-paced, and absolutely chaotic. I'm not a pro at Crossniq Plus, but goddamn I love playing it. If I do pick it up for Switch, I can see myself playing it more than Tetris. The gameplay is fun and interesting, it is visually pleasing, and while I don't enjoy all of the songs, the ability to choose what music I play to further gives me the ear candy I adore. Definitely pick this game up for Switch or Steam or both, and definitely check out the soundtrack on Bandcamp. Until then, you truly haven't crossed into the future.